fought in Edmonton the last 8 years. And again, women's boxing is a little different than men's boxing because the women's boxing, they're fighting the best of the best. So the records don't mean anything in women's boxing because they're, like Vanessa, for instance, she's been fighting on the road, going in everybody's hometown. Finally, after 7 years, she gets the return home. And again, I thank the promoter, John Mendoza, with Alliance Promotions, for you know, doing this. It just shows the love and care that he has for his fighters.
Well, he's been coaching Vanessa since with Larry Fleming at Cougar Boxing. They have a very intimate relationship between coach and fighter, and they really know each other well, and he's really brought the best out in her, for sure.
Well, Kenny and I called her first professional fight, the debut at the Palace there. Yeah, it was amazing, and she's been in boxing for you know, over 20 years, right? She's dedicated her life to boxing. She comes from a boxing family. Her two brothers box. She was the first one.
Ladies and gentlemen, the main event of the evening is scheduled for 10 rounds for the Canadian Female Featherweight and WIBA Super Featherweight Championship. This bout is sanctioned by the Canadian National Championships Committee, Chairman Oris Zmendek. The referee for this bout is Joel Scobie. The judges are David Bilosirkowic, Mark Edel, and Chris Souster. Introducing, in the blue corner, weighing in at 124 pounds, wearing the black trunks, and with a record of 6 wins, 7 losses, 1 draw, from Montreal, Quebec, Erica Hernandez. And introducing, in the red corner, weighing in at 124.8 pounds, wearing the pink and black trunks, with a record of 6 wins, 4 losses, 2 draws, from Edmonton, Alberta, Vanessa Bradford!
Well, it's a homecoming for her. You can see she's excited to fight here in Edmonton again.
I remind you,
You know, I just noticed.
protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves now. Good luck.
In Erica's corner is one of her opponents, Jessica Kamara. Came in with her.
Yeah, they're partners.
Are they?
Yeah, they're
okay,
partners.
interesting.
Again, you look at, it's just so tough to get fights. Erica's fought as low as 118 pounds to up to 140. And it looks like Vanessa, you know, it looks like she's even fighting out of her weight class here. Vanessa looks a lot bigger and stronger.
I agree. She does look bigger.
But I expect a real close competitive fight.
Yeah.
But there's a difference in Vanessa. She's showed that world-class mentality, that she's grown into that. She's matured into that. And I don't think anything's going to take this away from her.
She's got that poise, and you can definitely see the experience that Vanessa has got abroad and brought home now from the last time she fought here in Edmonton.
Yeah, it's a little bit different than the Costa Sumac fight so far. We're seeming to these are boxing a lot better, and they're right on their feet, and they're checking each other out this first round, which they should do. But it looks like we got a good one in store for us tonight.
And again, the records are so deceiving in women's boxing. Candy Wyatt just won the WBA Intercontinental title there last week in England. She just came off with 2 losses, and she won. She had to win on the road. She won in the girls' hometown. And again, congratulations to Candy Wyatt and her team. Again, another Alberta born and raised girl, right?
Right.
Vanessa's got to, instead of just single jab here, if she double jabs and moves in, she's going to find a home for that right hand, because the girl's been a little bit open for that.
And bringing her feet with the double jab, coming forward.
Coming with it.
Yeah.
Erica fought Candy Wyatt in 2018, lost unanimous decision.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. She's been in some of the best.
And that's way outside of her weight class. So this girl is not afraid to kind of go into any weight class she can get a fight.
Yeah, well, plus she goes in other people's hometowns and fights them.
Vanessa too,
Yeah.
And again, Erica fought Layla McCarter, who usually fights at 135, 140, and if you look at that scorecard, she lost by maybe 1 or 2 points, right? And Layla McCarter was, at one time, was considered pound for pound one of the best female boxers. She actually fought here in
many times, 4 times.
She fought twice here against world champion Jolena Maridovic. She beat her once and lost her once here.
I played poker against her in Las Vegas.
Oh, did you?
McCarter, yeah.
And Louis?
Yeah, I did, yeah. I was there, and all of a sudden, I looked at her, and then she remembered me doing the color for the fight. Yeah, so it was pretty interesting.
So both these girls have wealth of experience.
Yeah, we've seen Layla McCarter fight here, and she was very tough. A very tough opponent.
Good
and a
boxer.
great boxer, yeah. And this girl hung in there with her. It wasn't a blowout, so.
So obviously she knows what she's doing.
Nice body work by Vanessa. She's starting to find her range now. She looks so composed. She looks like a world champion in there.
Nice tight guard.
Yeah, focused. Nice jab. Vanessa has always been a skilled fighter. Since her amateur days, she's always been a skilled.
See, the key is a lot of the times you've got to sit down in your punches a little bit. Don't have those legs even moving a little bit or standing up on them. You've got to sit down and then you can deliver something. If you don't, you'll be flailing.
Nice uppercut by Vanessa. She followed up with a nice left hook.
And glancing blows. I mean, you want to be able to land them solid and clean.
Kenny, in your career, you had to fight on the road. What was that like for you?
Well, it was always harder when you fight outside. Nobody really cheers for you.
Yeah.
It makes it tough.
Yeah. And that's what I talked to Vanessa. She said, I worked my whole life I'm quoting her here. I worked my whole life to get to this point. I'm coming in hot, meaning she's going to be on fire tonight.
Yeah, a lot of times when you're on the road and you fight, you don't have nobody really in your corner. Everybody's cheering for the other person, and it makes it a little bit tougher.
It's a very tough sport, even in the best of circumstances.
Yeah, it is. It's not easy.
No.
Nice.
Way to finish that round. I think Vanessa had that.
Yeah.
And we can't forget about Jolena Maridovic, who set the pathway for women's boxing here in Edmonton and Canada. Multiple world championships. She created a great fan base for boxing here in Edmonton.
But we can never forget she had such a good coach. Milan put his heart and soul in that girl, and not only in training her, but in promoting her and making her what she of course was a great fighter, but Milan really worked hard with her. Yeah. And he got a lot of people coming to watch her, and she become very popular. So Milan, we got to kind of tip our hat to him. He really did a good job.
It takes a team, Kenny. It takes a team. In order to get to the next level in this sport, you need that team.
you know, Erica came out there with a very assertive jab.
Nice combination.
See, to me, it looks so far from what I see. Vanessa's the stronger person.
Yes, she's bigger too.
She has to use that strength, establish her strength on her. Don't let her just putz around on the outside and tap dance with it. You got to move in there and be aggressive and stay on her.
Jelena did that well.
Yeah, Jelena did that real well.
Yeah.
Jelena could impose her strength.
Nice inside work by Vanessa. She landed on the inside right hand and left hook.
Again, with like have an authoritative jab.
Exactly.
And establish your dominance in there.
And when you establish your dominance, you'd be surprised how it opens everything up for you.
And it also cools their jets a little bit.
Exactly.
So it's more about you and less about them.
Yes.
Which gives you time to kind of let things...
Again, this is a 10-round fight, and there's a little more strategies and tactics now.
Yeah, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint, so...
So I'd like to see in Vanessa just a little bit more double jabs, single jabs, and right hands behind them. And moving, like you said all along, it's so important that you come with that punch. Not standing up like that, but come in prepared to punch.
Right there.
And if you can establish that jab and get them thinking about that jab, when you start throwing the right hand.
Yeah, she's moving nice. She's mixing things up here.
See, Vanessa's having a much better round this round.
Yeah, she's starting to turn her now. She's starting to box smart. Filling in those spots when she uses those angles. That was a very clean round for Vanessa.
See, the other girl, the advantage, the other Hernandez, Erica Hernandez has is she's a good mover. She moves well. And she's not easy to hit. She moves well. So when you move forward, you got to move forward smartly, not slapping. Nice jab.
Looks like Vanessa's getting better as the rounds go on here. She's getting a little sharper.
There's a nice right hand there that she caught her with. But the other girl always seems to be coming back with punches as well.
Yeah. But the last round, Kenny, Vanessa was starting to turn her a little bit, using some angles, creating that distance and able to set up those counters really nice to draw her in. For those people out, Vanessa is really proud of her indigenous background. She's from Laird First Nations in the Yukon, from the Casca Nation. So hello to all those people out there if they're watching her fight. She's very proud to come from that nation, and
to all the people of Casca First Nation, she wishes us to say hello to all of them out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Hopefully they're all watching.
Yeah.
And how proud she must be to be fighting here at the River Cree.
Yeah.
To represent.
She's starting to get more busy now.
Yeah. There, seriously, she's starting to double up the jab like you're talking about, Kenny.
Exactly, and when she starts doing that, she's going to see what that opens up for her right after.
It'll create the pathway for the right hand, left hook.
But she doesn't want to fall too far in, because a couple times she's fallen in a little bit too close right there, getting too close to you.
But she controlled the range right there. She's outworking her and moving her with that distance.
And then she gets right back to being in her stance.
These girls are double tough, you know.
Yeah.
It looks easy in there, but it's not.
No, it is not.
Oh, they say, why didn't she do this or why did she do that? But it's really a tough job to
look at the skill level of these girls, man. It's unbelievable.
And good conditioning.
Nice movement pivot from Vanessa. But like you said, Hernandez is mirroring her. She's equally as capable on her feet too.
Yeah.
Well, this is, like I said, this is for a world title. It's going to be close. And who wants it more? Who's got the better strategy? Who has the better corner?
Well, I'm really surprised. There's a lot of good fighters out of Edmonton. I think the whole half side was from Edmonton.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Like I said, you guys got a lot to look forward to. Some good prospects coming out of Edmonton.
Well, you know, when I always promoted, we always had Edmonton and Montreal, and Winnipeg would be the three most active cities.
Yeah.
Most of the shows would be in those three areas. But, you know, you'd have the odd one in Calgary and Toronto as well, but the majority were in those three areas.
And, you know, out east, they have a really strong boxing program.
Yeah, they do.
A lot of support for their athletes and like a better stock to kind of work with.
Yeah. And more people.
Yes.
Yeah, as I was talking to Vanessa, she said she wants to be an inspiration to Indigenous women and, you know, show that Indigenous women matter. And, you know, they're in Canada, unfortunately, they're most marginalized people in Canada. And as you can see here, there's two Indigenous young ladies on the amateur card that they look up to her, right?
Yes.
But one thing I really like about the casino in the River Cree Casino where we're at today is it's probably one of the nicest casinos in Western Canada.
Oh,
and it's
for
run
sure.
by all Indigenous, and they do just a tremendous job.
Very well said, Kenny. And again, we can't thank them so much as the boxing.
Beautiful double job.
The boxing community for allowing us to have these great fights tonight.
Exactly. And River Cree's always been a big sponsor of all kinds of sports.
Erica's turning southpaw there for a moment, trying to switch things up.
See, Vanessa's better to be coming straight forward behind the jab as opposed to moving kind of back like she is now.
Kicking her back foot while she's jabbing.
This would be a hard fight so far to judge. But I mean, I think Vanessa's been doing a little bit better, but still the other girl seems to come on this round a bit.
She looks fit. She looks strong.
And, you know, Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano filling Madison Square Gardens this past year as the main event. It's girls like these that are in the trenches, in the gyms every single day that have also helped them get to where they're going to.
Well, you always need front runners.
Nice left hook landed by Vanessa.
Vanessa can throw uppercuts are open too instead of straight right. Jab, uppercut, left hook.
That was a little closer round.
She's popping up there quite a bit, Hernandez.
Yeah, she's opened up a little bit now. She's starting to come on a little bit.
And that's what Vanessa wants, for sure.
You know, Vanessa started boxing at 11 years old. She had close to 100 amateur fights. You know, we're sharing stories. She said, you know, Larry Fleming used to take her out on the road, and she said, look, we came all this way, you're fighting. And she was 15 fighting 30-year-olds, right? So she's got a lot of experience, and she's had a lot of tough fights in her life. So she's worked hard to get to this point. You know, not too many athletes stay in the sport as long as she did, and hopefully everything works out for her tonight.
She's very dedicated, and she definitely wants to make a mark.
And she's confident. That's exactly what she did there. Was what she's going to stay down and double that jab up.
Yeah. There we go. Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
She seems to, that jab seems to really work for her.
Nice 1-2-1. Nice. Looks like Erica's trying to reach a little bit. She's getting a little desperate, trying to change the tide here.
You know, she's trying to find Vanessa, but Vanessa's movement and defense looks pretty good. Yeah. So far, Vanessa's doing a good job defensively, coming on and off and on with the offense and defense, and moves away and got her hands up.
Nice combination. She landed 4 straight punches in that flurry.
she throws a nice combination, then she creates an angle, and she's gone.
Yeah.
It's just excellent.
World-class boxing at its finest right now. Nice overhand right. Nice. Vanessa's better rounds right now.
Yeah, she's warmed up now.
Nice jab.
She's staying down now.
The right hand.
She's staying down with the jab. As soon as she stands up with the jab, you know.
Oh, nice counter.
They're really fighting at a high pace.
Very high pace.
Bunches and bunches.
We're already at the 7th round here.
Already.
Doing a little bit of repair work with Answell in Vanessa's corner.
And I know she's been sparring Dobie, who was on the card earlier, and you know she was fighting amateur rounds, so that high volume, that intensity, that speed, and high work rate. You know, with that's where she's getting it from with these sparring partners. So she's brought that here tonight in the fight.
Again, she's been active. She doesn't get out of shape. Again, she fought, you know, 4 months ago in Korea at a high level for a world title. She's fought Michaela Mayer. Doug Bolianis and I were at that event with her, and she showed a lot of heart and determination in that fight.
And she's quite a bigger opponent than Vanessa.
She was, but Vanessa, did a really good job in that fight.
Sure.
So she can show, she knows she belongs at that level, right?
That's right.
Nice left hook counter by Vanessa. She's starting to time her now with that jab.
Yeah,
nice
this girl
move.
comes forward, and so if she could just throw that jab as she's coming in.
Yeah, what happens as soon as she starts reaching, she gets herself in trouble. Vanessa, when she stays down.
That was a shoulder check there, right?
When she stays down with that double jab, if she's still there, just like
she
that.
just landed a clean right
just
hand
like it
counter.
stays down and lets it go. But as soon as you stand up, it's no good. You're arm punching it.
Yeah, you can see she's starting to get a little bit desperate because she's getting a little bit dirty, a little bit grimy in there.
Yeah, she's trying to shift the momentum a little bit. She's been around.
Trying to make Vanessa uncomfortable, you know? But she can't beat her with the boxing. Vanessa, I think, is getting the better of her for sure.
I think Vanessa's winning the fight for sure.
For sure.
All Vanessa's got to do is she's got to keep her punch count up and keep her jab going.
Yeah, and that's what she's doing.
Yeah, and she's being busy.
Nice jab.
And she moves good, Vanessa.
Very good. She's always been a technical boxer.
But they don't come back with the left hook, and that's what you got to do in this game. Bang, bang, and it's right there all the time.
Sit.
Another controlled round by vicious Vanessa Bradford.
I texted her earlier this morning. I said, keep it vicious.
Again, guys, it's been a pleasure to work with you, and again, Kenny, and working with you, Brandy. It's been a great evening tonight.
So far, so good.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
The seat isn't too bad either, is it?
Yeah, we did the seat good. Yeah, you did good. Nice and close up to everything.
Yeah.
Well, I still think back to that fight with Cermak. They both dug down pretty good. It was a good fight.
That was a great fight.
Yeah. There's been a couple of real good fights tonight.
A couple?
Well, I mean, a couple that really stood out. Lots of them were good.
This is a well organized card.
Yeah, it
Great.
was. There's no gimme fights.
No gimme
That's
fights.
for sure.
That's what professional boxing should be,
about.
Kenny?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
100%.
I guess Hen would take a playbook from you, Kenny.
He wants to put on some good shows for all these folks. There's an old saying, if you match them close, they'll come.
Yeah, that's right.
Keep your jab out. Vanessa's going to start jabbing again. That's it. That's it. Just keep it out there.
Nice.
She obviously has endurance in that jab because she pumps it steady. Which is her bread and butter, that jab.
The other girl wants to come on. Looks like she's got lots of juice.
They trained both very hard for this 10-round fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna. Vanessa has to work for it. She's not gonna get in
Well, the girl from Montreal is starting to pour it on now. She's really starting to come around.
In the second half.
Yeah.
Well, I think the corner knows that she's behind. She has to do something, right?
Yeah. I think they read her the riot act after the last round. Pick up the pace if you want a chance to win this decision.
Can't leave it in the hands of the judges, that's for sure.
Oh, a nice uppercut counter by Vanessa.
It was. I see her throw that in sparring a lot, and she's really good at it. Oh,
nice right.
Wow.
Nice.
The overhand
that
right.
could have been a surprise, yeah. Kept that in her pocket for a few rounds.
Yeah, did she ever? She's been saving that.
That's patience, yeah.
Vanessa continues to outwork Erica, even though Erica's, you know, trying to make something happen.
Two rounds to go. The condition of these athletes is just phenomenal. The work rate is just incredible.
Well, if we look back to that fight with Acosta and Cermak, both guys 13-year layoff. The other guy's quite a bit overweight, but he's been busy.
Yeah.
But boy, they threw a lot of punches.
Oh, big time. And here, this is a world-class level too, right? So that these guys know what it takes to get in shape and what it takes to be a world-class fighter, right?
Everybody really prepared themselves their best to be on this boxing card, for sure.
And Vanessa's created that mindset from her experience to be a champion, and she's fighting like a champion right now.
She's going to keep that double jab. That's it. Just keep it and stay down. Vanessa's going to stay down.
Nice.
Nice defense, nice tight guard. Her hands are up.
Nice. Good counter. 3-punch counter.
She's finding that hook now, Kenny.
Yeah. And everything comes when you start jabbing. Everything comes from when she jabs. And stays down, doesn't stand up.
And she's been consistent with that her whole fight.
Yeah.
That's it.
She's got the fight well in hand. All she has to do is just be busy enough to, which she is.
That jab's working so well.
Just keep doing what you're doing. You don't try and change what you're doing now. That's it. Just keep pecking away.
Hernandez doesn't have a very good head movement. So she's there, easy to hit.
Yeah. Vanessa's got some pretty good moves too. She dekes in with an uppercut. She comes back with a left hook.
Yeah.
She double jabs, right hand. There's an overhand right.
A nice variety.
She's trying to set up that right hand as Erica's coming in.
And she mixes it. She's mixing it up pretty good.
Well, she threw that overhand right again.
Right. What I see from this Erica is she's a menacing little thing. She keeps coming straight forward, non-stop, actually really making this fight.
Yeah.
Well, there's no quitting, right?
No quitting at all.
Her right eye seems to be...
quite the mouse there.
Yeah. That's from that Vanessa's jab and left hook.
I think she's got a cut on the bridge of her nose, too.
Well, Vanessa's looked awful good for the first 9 rounds. She hasn't really been hurt in any of the rounds or are really taking a back seat in the round.
She just has to finish strong here in the last round, and she'll be the new world champion.
She's got it.
She'll be so happy.
Oh. You think?
It's been a long time coming for her.
7 years before last time she fought in Edmonton, man. She deserves everything she gets tonight.
And the River Cree is a perfect spot for her to win that championship.
Oh,
and she doesn't just get it; she's earned it.
Oh, she's earned every bit of that. You don't put over 20 years in something and not say.
And at home.
And again, fighting on the road, she never gave up. You know, losing bad decisions. She was in Korea, a fight that she should have won. Oh, nice uppercut by Vanessa. She's going to finish strong here. She wants that belt. She wants that belt.
Look at the intensity on the jab in the last round. Like Vanessa is in great shape.
Yeah, both of these girls are really gutting it out here for this 10th round. But Vanessa has been doing this for 10 with that jab, and you know, good for her. I think Vanessa's well ahead in this fight.
Yeah.
And she's doing what she has to do with that jab and right hand right behind her. But she seems to fall in a little bit, but you know. What are you going to do?
So it shortens up her punches a bit, but
it all comes. This will be a good fight for her.
Vanessa was getting caught a little bit.
The danger of that is there could be a headbutt, you know, and that's what you don't want. But we're in the last round here, so there's no risk or worry to having to.
Nice counter. Well, I think we're going to see history in the making here, guys.
Yeah.
I see a future Canadian and world champion with Vanessa here. She can hang on here for the last few seconds.
10 seconds to go. Last 10 seconds to go.
This is his honor. Look at this. Look at this. Everyone's standing up. Just getting a standing ovation. Oh, this is amazing. Amazing. Again, it's an honor to see this, witness this with you guys tonight. What a fabulous, fabulous card. Great job by John Mendoza, Alliance Promotions. Good matchmaking by Jeff Hedwood.
Again. And the new.
Yes, looking forward to that. She did very, very good.
Wearing the proud Indigenous flag. I want to see that. Take a picture for her. Hold it up. It's beautiful. And the anthem, was that beautiful, guys?
Yeah,
very good. I got the chills when she was singing that.
Yeah.
And she sang very good. Wow, she had some power.
Confident. 16 years old.
Hey! Look at that. Look at that enthusiasm.
Oh,
she knows it. She knows it.
She does.
She knows it in her heart. What a beautiful sight. I'm so proud of her. I've known her since she was 11 years old. When she first started boxing out of the Cougar Boxing Club, and see her journey on the way. There's been ups and downs, and it's just, it's such an honor to see this, witness this. It couldn't happen to a better person.
Very good.
And again, Erica fought her heart out. She's a true competitor.
Yeah, she definitely tried. Came to fight. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a decision. Judge David Biloser-Poet scores it 98-92. Judge Mark Adele scores it 98-92. And Judge Chris Souster scores it 97-93. All for the winner by unanimous decision and new Canadian female featherweight and WIBA super featherweight champion,